and welcome to Jagee's Cookbook. I know you're all waiting for my show, and I'm waiting to show you this special Mexican episode. Now, we all know that Mexican food is the craze nowadays, and people are crazy all over the world of Mexican food. Now, there are different sort of Mexican food, like, tortillas, nachos, tacos, guacamole, chili. Now, I have shown you the guacamole and the chili. Today, I'm going to show you chicken fajitas. Now, you can do it with beef fajitas. All depends upon what you really want. But the good part is that everyone loves Mexican food because it's spicy and it's really yummy. And it's very, they use a lot of cumin, a lot of spices. So something which we Keralites would love. This time, I'm going to show you a very yummy chicken fajita, which is something like our kati rolls, our chicken or our kati rolls, you know, the North Indian kati rolls, where we wrap the filling in a chapati or a roti or something, and you make a wrap. Now, the same thing is done with tortilla. Now, corn tortillas are usually the Mexican style chapatis. But this time here, I'm going to use just chapatis so that, you know, it's easier for us. Otherwise, you know, making corn tortillas will be another different task altogether. So, let's see how we're going to make this wonderful, delicious and yummy chicken fajitas. And yes, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it, and I know you're going to do it. Now, so what we have to do first for our chicken fajitas is we need chicken. Now, here I've got chicken breasts, okay, 2 chicken breasts, which are cut into fat strips, okay, fat strips like this. Now, what we have to do this, first of all, we have to marinate this. And here I've put a little bit of lime juice just to keep it tenderized. Now, what I'm going to do is I need, 4 to 5, let me just take it here and put it here. I need around 4 to 5 garlic cloves, which I'm going to grate in. Okay, so 4 to 5 garlic cloves, grated in. This is 2 pieces of chicken breast, okay. Chicken breast does not have any fat in it, so we do need to put fat in the form of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. So here, we're going to grate in around 4 to 5 garlic cloves. There. Now, like I said, doesn't have any fat of its own because it's chicken breast. So I'm going to use some extra virgin olive oil, and for that I need to take it from my cupboard and just going to pour a glug of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, there. Now, what we need is 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds which have been roasted and powdered, okay, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. So 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds toasted and powdered, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which you can get anywhere in the store. Okay, that goes there. Then we need 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now, I don't want to use chili powder, so I'm going to use fresh chilies. I'm going to use quite a bit. Just look at this, it's beautiful. I've got some ripe ones and some green ones, and it's really going to add the heat. Okay, oh, gorgeous. Just keep this aside, and then we'll mix this. Okay, we need some salt. Okay. Just a bit of lime juice, okay, to tenderize it. This is the marinade. and a bit of pepper if needed, if the chilies aren't enough. This is spicy. And that's that. And then with my two implements, I'm going to just mix these together and let this marinate well. Okay? So while this marinates, okay, just keep it here, room temperature, while that marinates, we're going to get ready with the next stage of the filling, okay, and that is onions. Now, I want to show you a very, very, very important thing. Now, you must have noticed this is this is a red onion, and these are white onions. Now, there are, three to four types of onions. There is the red onion, which is the most mildest and the most sweetest. It's sweet in taste, and well, it can be used in salads and sort. Then there is the white onions, okay, and these are a bit more stronger than the pink onions, these white ones. Then there is the yellow onions. The yellow onions are the most strongest, okay. Now they're used in soups and curries and everything, and they're not sweet. They're more pungent and acrid. Then there are the green onions, which are, well, in between all of that. So now in all Mexican dishes, we use white onions, okay? So I'm going to light the pan. And then just pour some, around 2 tablespoons, more than enough. Okay. Now, meanwhile, while this is going on, this is marinated. Now, if you want the flavors really to marinate well, it's good if you do this overnight and keep this in the refrigerator. Keep it in the refrigerator, okay? Not outside. Now, in the oil, what we do is I've got some onions which have been chopped well, okay? Chopped into half moons, okay? Now, this is quite a lot of onions, like around 2 to 3 big onions, sort of onions like these, white onions. These are white onions. In that goes, and just let it become really soft and translucent. Okay, and to aid it along, let's put some salt. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we need red pepper and we need yellow peppers. Okay, you can also use green peppers, it's no problem, but here I'm going to use the onions, the peppers. Okay, I'm going to saute them and then I'll deal with the chicken. Now, so for what we do first is we have to, I need a better knife, it's not sharp enough. Okay, now just cut it into strips. Make sure you take the membranes out. Okay. There. Gorgeous. Make sure you take the membranes out of the capsicum and the seeds. We don't need the membranes, neither do we need the seeds. Okay, now, oh, it's so beautiful. Then what we need is, well, I've got a very, very pretty bell pepper here. I mean, have you seen this? I mean, it's like green and yellow together. It looks like a zebra sort of thing. Beautiful. I mean, that's why I picked this up, because you'll actually get green and yellow in it. Okay. Keep on. Let this shouldn't be brown. It should be soft. Okay. So that the flavors all become mellower. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. And always make sure, okay, not to cut the capsicum this side, because this will just slip off. It should be the underside, like the inside. Gorgeous. This should be into strips, okay? So while that goes on, yes, let that become soft. We'll do another thing, okay? I'm going to make these chapatis, okay? Now I've got some chapatis which are ready-made, and I'm going to heat the pan and I'm going to make it here. And for that I need a different pan. The peppers can be put into the pan, and this can be put out of the way. So is this. And then let's just look at this. It's so beautiful. Then, finally, when this is done, we'll do with the tortillas. Now, once this, or the chapatis, now once this is transferred, okay, onto a plate, we can deal with the chicken, okay? So the chicken has been marinated. Check for your seasonings. The reason why I use these implements is because I don't want to get my hands dirty. And if I get my hands dirty, I have to keep on washing my hands, which is going to be kind of irritating. Okay. Now, once this is cooked, okay, now this shouldn't brown or it shouldn't bronze. This is perfect. What we're going to do is just tip it onto here, and we're going to cook our marinated chicken. Okay. There. High heat, and let this really cook well. If it doesn't have oil, pour some oil. Olive oil. Now, this has been heated well, the chapati pan, and I've got my ready-made chapatis already shaped up and rolled. So I'm just going to just cook it, okay? These are already rolled, and they're totally shaped up. Now, our chicken is done. What we have to do is tip in our peppers and these wonderful onions. This is a lovely filling, okay? Let that merge together while we finish off our chapatis for our fusion chicken fajitas. Okay. Now, once this is made, we've got to serve it with coriander powder, coriander leaves, and avocado guacamole. I will show you what I mean actually. Let's first make these. In fact, I'll shift this to this because I don't seem to have any fire on this stove, so I'll just shift these to the side. And we'll finish making our chapatis. Now for my chicken fajitas, where the chapatis are done and the filling is done. Now what we have to do is assemble it. Now it's a very good idea, if we are serving this either at home or at a party or anything, or a get together or anything, it's a very good idea to keep this in a very nice bowl, okay, the filling in a nice bowl, and the chapatis or the tortillas in a different plate, and let the people themselves fill it according to their own taste. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is, I've got some lettuce leaves here, okay, and I've got some coriander. I've got a little bit of chilies, okay, you can add chili sauce or chilies. And what I'm going to do here is, I've got some avocados which I had cubed up before. A little bit of lemon juice was sprinkled on it, otherwise it oxidizes and becomes brown. So now this is very, very ripe avocados. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, let's keep this here, just going to mix it up, mash it up with a fork because it's that soft, okay, and then I'm going to add a bit of coriander. Okay, this is a quick guacamole. I have shown you my guacamole a long time ago. Bit of coriander. Now a bit of lime juice and a bit of salt. Okay, salt according to your taste, and just mix everything up. Yep, and our mayonnaise sort of thing is done. Now, if you don't want this, you can add actually mayonnaise. I'll show you how to assemble our chicken fajitas. Okay, so first of all, what we need is a chapati, and we put it out here. We take our filling, which is our chicken and onions and peppers. Let's mix it all up there, fill it there. But it's according to, but don't put too much, because if you put too much, it'll be hard to wrap it up. Okay, a little bit of coriander leaves, beautiful, and a little bit of lettuce, all according to one's own taste. Like I said, let them really actually take their own take in it, and let them make their own choice about it. Put a little bit of this if you want, a little bit of heat, and then just wrap it up. Okay, wrap it up, and there my chicken fajitas are done. They're wonderful, totally very easy for you, something which is regional, which can be compared to the kati rolls. Totally nice, and I know you'll enjoy it.